Once a brain is trained and habitual to speak in English, it is really easy for us to share our ideas. We really don't face any sort of problems or any sort of issues while sharing our thoughts. So it is really important to be trained for our brain to speak in English. And if our brain is not trained, we are more likely to face different types of problems. For instance, forgetting words while speaking in English, fumbling a lot, cannot understand English content, cannot think in English when it's about to speak in English. So it makes our performance worse when it's about to speak in English. Just because of this, it is really crucial to be trained for our brain. It is really important to train our brain to speak English fluently, to speak English smoothly and flawlessly. If our brain is trained, we are not going to face any types of problem, right? So it is really important to train our brain to speak English fluently. To train our brain, we must go with some different types of brain exercises to speak English fluently, right? So that we can be habitual. Our brain can be habitual to speak in English, to speak English flawlessly. Today in this video, I'm going to share with you some powerful tips, or you can say some powerful exercises that you can do. You can boost your brain capability. You can train your brain with these exercises. Today, I would not say anything whether this video is going to be amazing or not. I want you to pay your 100% attention. I want you to watch this video till the very end so that you can get more out of this video. And of course, if you find this video helpful, don't forget to let me know in the comment section. Now, without further delay, let's get started. These brain exercises are essential to develop your critical thinking in English. Now, let's start with the first exercise. So, the first exercise we have is word association. Now, what do I mean by it? You just need to take any random word, whatever you like to take, and then you need to think related words of the word which you have taken, right? For instance, I've just taken sun, a particular word. All right, now I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about some related words like sun is already we have taken, cloud, light, or sunshine, heat, day, night. So related word you have to think more and more. As much as you can, just try to word association. It is really nice exercise. It is somewhere forcing you to think more and more. Whatever the word you are taking, any random word, try to think more and more about related words. All right, now I have given you example. You can just do this exercise in this way. Take any random word and think about related words of the word you have taken. Initially, you don't have to put a lot of stress, pressure on your mind. You can just think about 4 or 5 words with related word. All right, and then you can increase your level of thinking. Initially, just take any word and think, or you can say think for 5 to 6 words, related words of the word you have taken. Okay, and then you can gradually increase your level of thinking as much as you can create some related words. This is really brilliant exercise. It will help you so much. It will remove the problem that we all face often, that is forgetting words. It would be far easier for you to remind the word when it's about to explain your ideas. All right, now let's move to the next amazing brain exercise. Next brain exercise is debate challenge. Debate challenge. You just need to have a small circle of friends, small circle of language partners where you need to ask them to conduct, to maintain a debate so that actually you can train your brain to speak English in any situation. Debate is really amazing. it helps you a lot to develop your critical thinking, because when we are in debate, if we cannot defeat the point of the person or the against team, we force our brain to think more and more, so that somehow we can get the point and we can present the point for against the team, right? So debating is really amazing. It is the best, you can say, brain exercise. If you can conduct, if you can just maintain some debate, for that you need to have a small circle of friends, small circle, or you can say of language partner, so that you all can maintain a debate and actually you can exercise your brain, you can train your brain speak in English, to speak in English fluently. And this is my personal experience. I have also taken part in different types of debates. I can say that this is really amazing exercise to develop our thinking, because what happens is sometimes we really want to speak but we cannot speak. I mean, we just lost our thoughts what to speak. We don't find anything to present. So if we conduct debate, if we conduct any debate on any random topic, we are more likely to think more and more anyhow to present a point. So it helps us to, you can say, think wider, to think critical. It is really amazing exercise, you must give it a try. Now let's move to the next brain exercise. The next brain exercise is tongue twisters. You must try tongue twisters. If you are speaking tongue twister, you are just trying, you are developing your pronunciation, you're working on your pronunciation, you're working on intonation, rhythms, and different types of sounds. You know, there are so many silent words and different types of sounds in pronunciation. You are going to work on your pronunciation. And of course, once you are able to speak English fluently with correct pronunciation, you are more likely to get other native speakers, I mean, English native speakers, right? If you can speak English fluently without making any error related to pronunciation, you can easily understand native speakers, because they also, they just speak some short words, so you can understand them easily if you just try tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are going to help you so much. There are so many tongue twisters on internet. You can go to the Google and search a list of famous tongue twisters, a list of according to your label, whatever label you have, right? For beginner label, for intermediate label, tongue twister for intermediate label, and then you can get a proper list and you can go with the exercise or the list one by one, right? So tongue twister is really amazing, you must give it a try if you really want to improve your English pronunciation, if you really want to work on your accent. Now let's talk about the next brain exercise. Name of this brain exercise is memory enhancement. Memory enhancement. Now what is the process to do this brain exercise? You just need to read a particular paragraph, any paragraph on any topic which you like. Just suppose that you like to read about, to learn about skincare, you like to read about or learn about some self development type, and you are going to read a particular passage. All right, now here, once you read it, once you complete it, then you just need to remind that what you read and what you got from that paragraph. As we read any paragraph and remind it what was in the paragraph, we are training our brain, right? We are training our brain not to forget words, to remind, to think in English. So if you are going to try this exercise is going to help you in different types of aspect, or you can say this exercise is going to eliminate your so many problems, right? Because here you are developing your thinking in English. You would be able to think in English easily because you are trying to recall. You are trying to recall whatever you have read in the paragraph. So you can easily think in English. You can easily remind words. So just try to read any paragraph which you like to read and try to recall it. Try to remind yourself that what was in the paragraph. Okay, it is going to help you so much, literally. Now let's talk about the next brain exercise. Next brain exercise we have is image discussion. Image discussion is you just need to take any image from Google. You can download some different types of image. Some social image, they just give some deep messages, you know. You can take any image and just, you know, absorb it deeply. What is in that? Absorb it and try to speak it, whatever comes in your mind. Whatever comes in your mind, try to speak, try to share your thoughts related to that image, right? Image discussion is really, really amazing. It will help you so much to develop your thinking. It helps you so much to think more and more in English. This is the main thing, is that if you are doing image discussion, you are more likely to develop your thinking in English quickly. I mean, you would not ever face the problem not to think in English. You are going to think in English easily. So try to discuss some different types of image. And yes, sometimes what happens, that we have something to speak but we cannot speak, right? But if you are following this exercise on regular basis, you are going to eliminate this problem as well, that we have something but we cannot speak. Now here you are becoming habitual to speak in English. Whatever comes in your mind is being habitual to think in English by observation. You are training your brain to think in English by observation. So whether it's about a question, quote, or anything, to speak on it, you would be easily able to speak on it. Now you are doing something different that will make easy other things. You must give it a try. This is amazing brain exercise to discuss images. Now let's talk about the next amazing brain exercise. Next brain exercise is shadowing. Shadowing you must have heard before. I have also told in my previous videos shadowing method or shadowing exercise. Here what you need to do, you just need to listen native speakers. Shadowing is a kind of process where you need to listen native speakers. You just have to observe the way of speaking, way of explanation. So just try to do shadowing. It is also a brilliant one exercise for brain to be trained. You can give it a try. Try to listen some native speakers and repeat them word by word, sentence by sentence, so that you can develop your listening skills and it would be easier for you to speak English fluently. Now let's talk about the next brain exercise. The next brain exercise is amazing because this is related to games. If you like games, you are more likely to enjoy it so much, because here you need to download any application, word puzzles. You know, there are so many applications on internet, you can download them and you can actually enjoy it. You can enjoy and learning simultaneously. You just need to download any application where you can actually play with words, where you can actually make some puzzles related to words. It will develop your critical thinking. It will help you to develop your vocabulary set. Most of the time we face problem that we don't find any separate word to explain our ideas. So if you are following word puzzles exercise for brain to be trained, you are going to eliminate this problem forever. Once your brain become habitual to speak in English, it would be really easier for you to speak English. So these are some exercises which I have already shared with you. If you like any one of them, and yes, which one you are going to apply in your learnings, let me know in the comment section. And of course, if you find this video helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share your feedback about this video in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet in the next videos.